Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to show you my November Ipsy Glam Bag, my Glam Bag Plus, some add-ons I purchased, and then I'm also going to talk to you about the new Ipsy Glam X program. So if you're interested in any of that, please stay tuned, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the Ipsy Glam Bag. And this is the November bag. It's a really nice, it's faux, it's not real leather or anything, but it has this like top stitching along here. It has this like saddle camel type colored leather, a cream, and then a navy. So I think they did a good job on the bag this month. And I should mention, this is my first month since I upgraded to Ipsy Glam Bag Plus that I've also received an Ipsy bag. So I really wanted the October Glam Bag, the Your Magic or whatever it was. I think I signed up too late to get the October bag, so this is my first month actually getting this bag. And I like the Ipsy base Glam Bag. I think it's a good value, and I'm kind of excited about some of the products I received. So what is the theme? So it says here, spend your holidays, spelled H-A-U-L, with Ipsy. Looks like they're going to have some Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Okay, so the theme is Be Present, which seems like it would be a better December theme, but still a good thing to remember. It says, #blessed. This month, take a moment to notice the beauty that surrounds you. When you focus on the little things, the first swipe of a new lipstick, a DIY mani, video chatting with an old friend, you'll find you're rich in reasons to be thankful. So it does tell you about the products you received, and it says my Glam Bag is valued at over $50. So with Glam Bag you can choose one item, and the first item they selected for me was the Yvette Fresh Clean Coconut Mild Foam Cleanser, and it says the full size has a retail value of $12. Okay, so it doesn't say anything remarkable about this. I probably won't use this product because I try to stay away from foaming cleansers because I have dry skin and I'm worried that that'll dry out my skin. So I might pass that along. The second sample is this Ico Rock Out and Lash Out Mascara in Carbon Black. And the MSRP of the full size is $26. And it says it has a guitar-shaped wand that thickens, lengthens, curls, and adds major volume. And it's supposed to not smudge or smear. Does any mascara say that it's going to smudge or smear? So, okay, this is a really interesting. I would say it almost has like a wasp-like shape or something. I wouldn't look at this and think, oh, that's a guitar. But we'll try this in a minute. I don't know if you noticed, I have my base makeup applied, but I haven't put anything on my eyes. So we will try this one out. I've kind of mixed up all these bags with all the products. Okay, the next item is the MOTD Cosmetics A Perfect 10 Tapered Face Brush, and this is the full size, so they say it has a retail value of $22. And it says, the super versatile makeup brush multitasks almost as well as you do. The tapered tip makes it easy to buff your powder foundation all over, blend your blush and bronzer onto your cheeks, and apply your contour and highlighter powders along your cheekbones. So interesting. So I was looking at this and thinking it was going to be more like a setting brush. I guess you could use this. This size and shape, I think I would pretty much use as a setting powder. I'm assuming this is a synthetic brush. It does feel nice and soft. So I haven't applied any powder. So I'll take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 1. And okay, I could definitely pick up some powder there. So I wouldn't say this is anything remarkable, but it's a solid brush. I obviously just use it, so I don't know how it washes or wears or anything like that. I do kind of like that it came with one of these like brush guard type things. So if you do get this, I would recommend holding on to this because after you wash it, you can place this little sleeve back on and help it reshape. So I would definitely recommend holding on to that if you receive it. So 2 more products in the, I keep wanting to call it the base box, but this isn't BoxyCharm. Okay, so this is what I selected. This is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. And this is a 10 milliliters or 0.3 fluid ounce size jar. It says the full size, which is 50 mil, so this is a fifth the size of the full size, would be $39. I think this was in the most recent Boxy pop-up, but I didn't snag it because I hadn't tried this yet. And I saw a lot of people receiving this or talking about it or being excited about it, and I think a lot of people were saying it smells like banana. I mean, if it does, it's really faint. Like, I can hardly smell anything at all. So if that is a concern to you, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I have used this once, not today, but on a different day, and it is a really nice cream. So this says it has magnesium, which I actually take a magnesium supplement from time to time. Magnesium is supposed to help with stress, with like muscle tension, all those sorts of things. So it's a good ingredient generally, at least, you know, taken orally. So I guess it would be good for your skin as well. If you do any like Epsom salt baths, those are actually magnesium, so that's another way you can absorb it. So it has magnesium, it has Centella asiatica, which I think is the tiger grass ingredient that you see in like the Dr. Jart products, and that is supposed to be like an anti-irritant. Yeah, it doesn't say on the flyer. And then it also has turmeric, which I know a lot of people do like turmeric teas or lattes. And turmeric is supposed to be an anti-inflammatory as well. Yeah, turmeric is supposed to be good for reducing irritation. Yeah, so on the Sephora website it says banana is rich in magnesium and potassium to help restore skin's hydration. Magnesium, it says it calms and rebalances irritated and inflamed skin caused by external stressors and helps maintain barrier health. And then Centella asiatica, also known as Sika or tiger herb, known to heal dry, irritated, sensitized skin. So I think I would, and only using it once, keep in mind, but I would definitely be interested in getting a full size of this. The jar looks like it might be a little difficult to get like the bottom of the product out just because it has kind of like a narrow opening to it. So I don't know if the jar packaging is like the best design. I mean, it's certainly like eye-catching. So Ipsy says, like a smoothie for your skin, this banana, chia seed, and turmeric infused moisturizer resets and replenishes your skin for a healthy glow. The rich souffle-like texture is deeply hydrating but doesn't feel thick or heavy on the skin. And then they're saying you can also use this on your cuticles if you like. Okay, so I would be interested in purchasing this. Obviously, it'd be better if I got it on a discount somewhere, but I think I would only use this as a day cream though because I liked it, but I felt that it didn't really kind of give me enough hydration to last overnight. So I would probably use something else in the evening, but I did enjoy the feeling of this and everything, so I was impressed by this. I know a lot of people talk about it, but I was more surprised by it than I thought it would be. Okay, and then the last item I got was the Milani Cosmetics Make It Last Matte Charcoal Setting Spray. This is a deluxe sample, and the full size of this product is $9.99. So it says the setting spray sets your base for up to 16 hours of flawless wear. It's infused with oil-absorbing charcoal to keep your skin shine-free and your foundation from smudging or fading. Okay, so this still has the plastic shrink wrap on it. I don't think I would use this. I don't typically use any mattifying setting sprays because, again, I have dry skin, so if anything, I feel like my skin is kind of dry and tight. Sometimes it's a little bit more oily in the forehead area, but really I just probably won't use that. Okay, so that was it for my Ipsy Glam Bag, and I believe the Glam Bag retails for $12 a month if you pay by month. I think you get a slight break if you pay for an annual. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, going on to, I think this is my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So the bags usually kind of like mimic each other. So a couple months ago they switched to this type of like drawstring for the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. They had been, I guess, more of your typical like makeup bag style. So they switched this style, which I don't hate, but I think comparing this to, this feels like a much nicer like little pouch. The colors are a little off for one thing. I don't know if this was meant to be a cream and it turned out more of a peach, or if that was intentional. It might be intentional because this is like a peach shade right here at the zipper pull. But I don't know, this is like a weird, kind of like a textured cottony, almost suede kind of feeling. So it's definitely not my favorite. The little tab here is kind of plastic too, which is strange. So not my favorite bag design for this. Okay, so again, the theme is be present. And because I guess there's more variations that are possible with an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, because you can select 3 of your items, it's not really feasible for them to tell you exactly what you'll be getting. Okay, so the first product, if I can find it, I've already applied, and that is the Seraphine Botanicals Fruit Butter Lip Mask. And this was one of the products I chose. So it comes in a little tube like this, and this I'm assuming is full size. It's full size. It has a value of $25. If you wanted to purchase this for yourself, you could use the code Ipsy, IPSY 15C, the letter C, to receive a 15% discount. But yeah, this says it's a lip treatment. It's made with apricot kernel and shea butters to help nourish lips and soften lip lines. Sleep your way to a smoother, supple smile by adding this lip mask to your PM routine. It says it's all natural and free from talc, parabens, phthalates, gluten, and more. It says it uses organic, fair trade, and sustainably sourced ingredients. So I think I was a little underwhelmed by the choice options. I'm not sure exactly what they were. But yeah, this has like a little bit, I already took off like the inner like wrapping and the seal and everything. So it has a light pink color, and it feels nice. It has a slight faint fruity scent to it, but nothing that's like objectionable. And I would say this isn't as thick as the Laneige lip sleeping mask, but it's nice. I mean, I don't have anything that I strongly object to. It says it is cruelty free. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about it. I don't mind having it. Okay. So the next product I have to show you is the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. Again, I think this is full size. This is 1.7 fluid ounce. And this, I think, has one of those like pump type applicators or dispensers. So you push down on the center bit. I guess I can go ahead and do that. And the product dispenses through the top. So I haven't used this before. I don't think it has a scent. So it feels a little thin, actually. It is a retinol night cream. Yeah, it says it's cruelty free. This potent night cream doesn't mess around when it comes to anti-aging. It smooths, softens, hydrates, and plumps too. Packed with a gentle, time-released form of retinol, the gold standard for smoothing lines and wrinkles, to help turn back the clock without irritating your skin. So I wasn't really in need of this kind of product, but again, it was kind of one of the best options, so I decided to go with this one. And this has a retail value of $82 to keep in mind. So the cost of the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus is $25. So if you're solely concerned with getting your money's worth, then there you go. Okay, so another lip product I selected was the Tarte Sugar Rush Lip Sip Vegan Lip Oil in Fresh Pressed. And let's see what this one says. I haven't tried this one yet. The color on the website looks to be pretty sheer. So this has a retail value of $15. And it has like a weird, I guess it's silicone, but it doesn't feel super like grippy. But it definitely does have a different kind of texture to it. It says, this oil locks in moisture with jojoba, hazel, and sunflower seed oils. And it's cruelty-free, dermatologist tested, vegan, whatever. Okay, so this is like your standard like doe foot applicator. Has a very sweet candy kind of smell, like a fruity candy. So I'll try that on at the end after I've let this lip mask kind of sink in a little bit more. So the next product here is something that is a little disappointing, and that is the Trestique Good Vibes Mascara. Okay, so I thought I received this in a previous Ipsy, either the Glam Bag Plus or the Glam Bag, but I'm not able to find it on any of the like previous bag pages that I have, so I'm wondering if I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. Anyway, so I would have been upset if Ipsy had sent me the same product twice, but I'm thinking it might have been BoxyCharm, so I can't really be mad at them because until recently they were different companies. Anyway, so this is the one I had, and I might have to do some detective work to figure out exactly how this came into my life for my own sanity. But basically what it is there's this plastic cap that goes on one side, and it's a very thick mascara. Like, for the sake of comparison, do I have a normal size? Okay. So this is the Dior Show waterproof, and if you can kind of see the difference in size there, and this is not like a super skinny mascara either. So anyway, so yeah, so the idea is you have this end, which makes it a little bit harder to open, and then you have your like normal mascara wand, and this little contraption is supposed to curl your eyelashes. So like a full-sized lash curler, for sake of comparison, so you're getting maybe half, to be generous, the size. And I remember filming a video where I was trying this, and I don't know, we can give it another shot, but I think this is kind of a gimmick, and like you don't have the angle on this that kind of lets you like hold your hand out a little bit, so you kind of have to like, you know, really hold your hand against your face, which could disrupt any makeup that you've applied. And I mean, you can make it work, but I don't know. I don't think this is really the best for your lashes or worth the gimmick. So this is supposed to have a, I think $25 value, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, $25 value. It says one end has a small eyelash curler, perfect for getting those short lashes, and the other an inky black mascara. So yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't think I'll try this new one that I received, so it might end up in a giveaway or something. I'm not really sold on it. Okay, if you did want to try it for yourself though, you can get a 20% off discount with the code Ipsy20. So I definitely don't think it's worth $25. And really, it's going to be more wasteful because when you use up the mascara, you're going to have to chuck the product, and then unless you just want to, you know, hang on to this forever, just use the eyelash curler bit. I don't know. It just seems like a waste to me. I did want to mention actually that I thought this was in reference to the Trestique mascara because I thought I'd maybe gotten that from Ipsy before. But Ipsy had emailed me on November 4th, which I think was before I received my bag. I think it was after I personalized it, but they sent me an email that says, "We're reaching out because we noticed an issue on our end that may have impacted your product choices on the 2nd when you personalized your monthly bag. We always strive to deliver a great experience for our members, but we fail to display your ideal product preferences as we intended. Our team is working to make sure this doesn't happen again. We want to make it up to you by adding a buy one, get one add-on promotion to your account that you can redeem for $3 off any add-on product in December. Your $3 credit will be automatically applied to your order total. Thank you for being part of the Ipsy community, and we look forward to delighting you for many months to come." So when I initially thought that was the Trestique, I was kind of like, $3, really? Like, I don't think, and maybe I just didn't read this email closely enough, because the Trestique wasn't an option for me to select. I think it was one that was already selected for me, so I'm not sure what my options could have been, but like I said, I wasn't super impressed with them, so I guess it's nice that they at least maybe recognize that somehow, and you know, $3 is $3, so. All right, so the last product I got, and this is something that they had selected for me. So I picked the Seraphine Botanicals, the Sugar Rush, and the Murad. They picked this Complex Culture. It's called the Full-Time Eyeshadow Palette Edit 1. It's supposed to have a $28 value. And it says it's curated by professional makeup artists. This palette is here to make doing your favorite eye makeup looks totally stress-free. I don't know why I had a hard time reading that. The ultra flattering shades are grouped into 3 easy looks and paired with their Hero Shadow brush. I don't think I got a brush. So you can get glam without the guesswork. This is also supposed to be vegan and cruelty-free. And on the back here, it says ideal for light to medium skin tone. So I don't know if your skin tone that you put into the Ipsy website impacted whether they sent this to you or not. It is nice that they recognize that the same shades won't work for everyone equally well. So it does look like they have an Edit 2 and an Edit 3. The Edit 2 and the Edit 3 say they're coming soon. So I don't know if those are brand new or they're just out of stock currently. I mean, Edit 2 and Edit 3 look darker. So I wouldn't be surprised if those are targeted towards darker skin tones. Looks like Edit 3 has some purples in it. Edit 2 has a mix of kind of brown neutrals and then maybe a gray. It says silky blendable shades curated for work and play. And there is the workwear, the brunch, and the night out categories. So it says, overwhelmed by eyeshadow, we're here to help. With the guidance of professional makeup artists, we've curated 9 naturally buildable long-wearing shades that are perfect for work and play. We also strategically grouped the shades into 3 super simple looks and paired them with our 3 hero eye brushes so you can get gorgeous in less time with complete confidence. So that's essentially what the Ipsy website says. So off the bat, even like the quality of like the outer packaging, like it has one of those like inserts that helps to protect the shadow. It has printing on the inside here, some gold foil on the actual package. Like this feels more expensive than a $28 eyeshadow palette. It's a hard plastic with a metallic C, or double C I guess, on the cover. And it says it is made in the US, assembled in the Dominican Republic. And it has the 3 shades, or the 3 looks and the shades on the back. It does get a little fingerprinty, but that's kind of true of most shiny plastics. It has a metallic gold along the outer edge, and it's not magnetic, so it just has your normal clasp. They have this insert, and I don't know if this is going to show up, but I wonder, did I actually get one of these brushes? I did actually receive a brush from them. This must have been in a previous Ipsy. So this is the, I just remembered, because I remember this like gray and gold kind of aesthetic. This is the Precision Eyelid Brush. So let's see if that's one of the options here. Yep, so that says step 3. So I will use that for step 3. This has an $18 value, by the way, this brush. And this is a synthetic brush. Okay, so these brushes didn't come with it, but these kind of tell you step 1, you're supposed to use the all over shadow. Step 2, use the easy crease definer. And then step 3, use the precision eyelid, which is this brush. Okay, glad we did that little detective work. Okay, so now that we've talked ad nauseum about the brand, it does have a mirror with a protector on it, and it has complex culture printed on the base of the mirror. Like I said, like in general, like this just seems much more high-end to me, so hopefully the shadows perform. Okay, so we have the workwear look, the brunch look, and the night out look. And workwear, it says beige, taupe, and champagne, which does look like great everyday colors to me. The brunch, it's more of like a warmer look, so you have tawny, caramel, and copper. And then the night out, you have a rose, a mauve, and a lavender metal. So since it is a Saturday night, maybe I will force myself to step out of my comfort zone and try the night out. So using my Inglot 28 PO, going into rose, and I've already primed my lids using the Fenty eyeshadow primer. Okay. So I think that works well. Not a ton of kick up in the pan. I wouldn't say these are like super pigmented, but I would rather have a shadow I have to build up than have one that it takes forever to blend out. And that's just the lightest shade there. So that is what I would typically use a matte cream just to kind of go all over. So I'm going to use the Rephr number 3 and just start putting some on the lower lash line. All right, and then going into the mauve shade with the MAC 286, and I'm actually kind of surprised how like not powdery they are. Like there's no, like I'm really kind of punching my brush in there and there's like hardly any disturbance in the pan. So if you are the type of person that hates it when you dip your brush into something and all of a sudden you have like a complete powdery mess on your hands, then this might be a good formula for you. I do worry a little bit with these types of like pinky burgundy tones that they could make me look a little ill. Okay, let's go back into the mauve using the Rephr 03 and just deepen out. So I guess I'll go ahead and try a brush first to see how these go on. So using my Chikuhodo GSN 9, just kicking off a little bit of whatever shadow was on there before, and then going into Lavender Metal. I mean, I don't know if these are just harder pressed. I mean, definitely getting some sheen and sparkle. I think if you want a super kind of metallic look, it's not going to work with just a brush, but that's true of a lot of shadows. And I lost my rug. Okay, so I'm just going to use my, I mean, they feel a little drier. But a finger definitely does build it up. I mean, these almost feel like kind of what I think of in terms of kind of more high-end, like what a lot of kind of designer or luxury shadows used to be, at least. Just a little bit less impact, a little kind of more user-friendly almost. Before we kind of had all these other brands coming out that were like really delivering a lot of payoff. So I feel like I need some deeper shades, I feel like. So I think this is definitely a palette that's best suited for people with light skin tones, or people that don't want like a super dramatic look. Like I said, I like the quality of the packaging and everything. I think it's a really good concept. I'm really curious about this day look or workwear look once I use it, to see how I like that for like an everyday look. Because like this, I mean, it's more makeup than I would wear to the office probably, but it's not that much more makeup. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I would think of as being like super dramatic, crazy night out type makeup. Okay, so I will swatch these for you guys. All right, so this is the workwear look that is beige, taupe, and champagne. That's really pretty. That's actually warmer than it looks. Tawny, this is part of the brunch look. Caramel and copper. So definitely shades I can get behind. And then the last three here are rose, mauve, and lavender metal. All right, and I just realized as I was swatching those that I forgot to use the brush. So this is the Precision Eyelid. Oh, and this is what I'm supposed to use all over, I guess. So I'll see if this picks up the product any better. I mean, now that I've gone with my finger, it's a little hard to say. I do like the aesthetic of their brand though. I really like this light gray and the gold. Okay, so that was a palette I received. And one of the add-ons, I think the only add-on maybe, was the Violet Voss Coral Pop eyeshadow palette. And how much did I actually spend on this, if I can find it? They have it on the site as having a $20 value, but I'm pretty sure I paid maybe $6 for it. I find that it's really hard to keep track of like add-ons and pop-ups and all of that, but if I can figure it out, I'll let you know. But anyway, this is a little Violet Voss palette, which I thought was cute. And it has 6 shades. It does have a little mirror to it, and this is just like your standard cardboard kind of magnetic packaging. So I wonder if I can just swatch these on my hand. So This bright coral pop, I'm not sure how much use I'll get out of it, but if you kind of cover that up, it's a pretty, even this one, it's a pretty neutral palette. And I do want to, let's see, that's very bright. I do want to experiment a little bit more with like the peaches and coppers because they're supposed to help make blue eyes pop. So I thought this was a cute little palette. There is Champagne, Teddy, and Choco Lane. Those are pretty neutral. Again, all these champagnes are swatching pinker than I think they will. So those are the shades in this palette. So that was it for my Glam Bag Plus, and I'll just go through some, I guess they were pop-ups, add-ons. Okay, so the first thing here, I can dig out the right little thing, was it's called an Ultra Moisturizing Duo, and I paid $5 for this. It has the Hemp's Triple Moisture Herbal Whipped Body Cream, which smells decent, so there's that, and then a body butter cream from Delectable as the Triple Citrus Blend. And I have one of these in the car right now, and my husband always likes the smell of it when I apply it, so I thought, you know, why not, for $5. All right, so the next order, I picked up a few things. This was the Fall Mani Duo, and it had this Micho polish, which I'm wearing, but it is chipped. I applied this close to a week ago, so don't take the chipping as any indication of quality. It just, you know, it's been a few days. So this is Lacquer of Love, which is a nice, I would call this kind of like an eggplant aubergine kind of color. And I think this was a $5 duo. And these I think retail for like $20. So if you remember, I got a set of this, which is the top coat. So I already had the top coat and this polish here, which is unbothered, so more of a neutral. So I already had that, so now I've added to my collection. So that was one of those polishes, and then the other one was the Pretty Woman nail polish in the shade, is it X's and O's? Which really I was just more interested in the Micho. So that is what that looks like. Not quite as high-end looking. Looks like it needs a mix as well, but that's more like, I don't know what you call this. Lavender, maybe? So that was one, and then I got the Vampy Nail Duo, which again was $5. This was what the box for the Micho looked like, by the way. So the other polish set, there was the Sundays nail lacquer in number 18, I guess. And I'd gotten another Sundays polish in a previous box, I think. So this is a nice dark kind of burgundy color. So got that. And then there was also the Trust Fund Beauty in Kiss Kiss Darling. So another like deep red. This is more of a red versus the other one is like, has more purple in it, I think. You can see those side by side. So, I just picked up a lot of nail polish randomly. And there was some deal where you got like bags or something, so I ended up with 2 more of these leopard print bags. I think I'd actually gotten these from Ipsy. Maybe it was if it was a $10 or more set. So this one, it says the Bedtime Skin Set. And this one had the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray, which I have a full size of now, but this whole set was like $10, so I was like, why not? I might, let me get this out of the packaging. Oops. I might give this to a friend as part of her Christmas present. my group of friends and I are doing a Secret Santa, and we have like a $35 budget to play with. So I think I'm going to get her like a candle and some herbal tea and a bottle of wine and that. So just like a nice kind of like relaxing type experience, I guess. So yeah, so there's that. And then the Ahava Deep Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. This is 1.3 fluid ounce, so it's pretty small. It doesn't last that long, but I've used this before and I've enjoyed it. And then the Delectable Butter Wash Body Polish, which is the same scent as the body cream. So because I knew I liked the scent in the body cream, I thought I would try this little scrub. It's a nice travel size. Okay, so that was it for that set. That was $10. And then another set of nail polishes. This one came with 3 polishes plus the bag, I think, and this was $10. So if you're keeping track at home, I paid $37.10, and I got 7 nail polishes, a full-size deep sleep pillow spray, a body scrub, a body cream, and then a couple other things I still haven't showed you yet. So I got a lot of stuff. All right, so this is the Misho in Unbroken. This one is unbothered, so I'm adding to my Misho collection. So they're very similar. The Unbroken is just a little bit darker. So nice neutrals there. And then the Pretty Woman nail polish. Did I get another one of the X's and O's? I don't know if I was supposed to or not. I might have. All right, well, this one might be going in like a giveaway or something. But I mean, like I said, like this trio was $10. So that's less than $5 a nail polish, even if you don't count that one. All right, and then the other one is Color Club and Get Lost, which is a light blue color. So really, I just wanted the Misho, and because those are like, I want to say they're like $18 by themselves, I thought that was still worth it. Okay, and then the last little set here was the, I might try this on for you now. This is the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in Jeweled Pewter. And it also came, and that's really what I was interested in. And then it also came with the Meech and Mia Shadow. And this little set was $5 as well. All right, so this is still all kind of wrapped up. I think I'm just gonna leave this be because I'll probably give it away or do something with it. Okay, so this is the, what is it called? Jeweled Pewter, which look like a nice shimmery metallic dark silver. Because I've been building up my Ipsy eyeliner collection, I would show you. This one is Copper Glow. I need to sharpen. Matte Mulberry. I think I do prefer the ones with a bit of sparkle or something to them. And then Bronze Beam. So really nice and creamy. That one is Bronze Beam, that one is Matte Mulberry, that one is Copper Glow, and that one is Jeweled Pewter. All right, so actually works out that I have a more kind of cool toned look on. Let me know if you guys like this kind of longer try on style of video, or if you just want to see the products kind of as soon as possible. All right. So I really like a very creamy, smudgeable, metallic liner. And these Pixie ones are great. You can get these from Target. I usually go over with like a MAC, what is this, 203, just to make sure it's kind of nice and diffused. So that is the eyeliner. And I haven't forgotten about the mascara. So make sure to curl my lashes with a full-size eyelash curler. I think before I do that, I'm actually going to use the Clinique Bottom Lash on my lower lash line. All right, let's see how this eye comb mascara does. I typically use a waterproof, I'm not sure about this, mascara. To help hold the curl. So far, I don't hate it. I'm not doing like a wear test on this or anything. Okay, so first impressions, it's a little bit of a wetter formula than I normally prefer, and I don't know if that'll kind of take care of itself over time. It's not the worst in terms of like keeping my curl. I'm not sure I really understand the point of this shape of brush. Okay, so don't hate it, but I don't think I'll be rushing out to purchase a full size. And by the way, that's me kind of rubbing at these to remove them after a few minutes. So I think it's a lip oil, the only thing left to try out for you guys. It feels a little bit more like a gloss than a lip oil, like it has a little bit more of a tack to it. I mean, not bad in terms of what a lip gloss can be like, but more than I was expecting from like a lip oil, because those can be kind of thin, quite thin sometimes. All right, so I just applied some, I think this is the Infinite Flush blush from Hourglass from last year's little quad there on my cheeks. And I guess I'll go ahead and use some of this Dior highlighter as well, this lower pink shade. Okay, now we have a little bit more color and everything. So I wanted to talk about Glam Bag X. So if you haven't heard, Ipsy is going to be offering an upgrade to your, I think it's your Glam Bag Plus. Let's make sure I get the right details here. So they're getting rid of Glam Bag Ultimate, which used to be their like $50 a month bag. And instead they're doing kind of what Boxy does with Boxy Luxe, where you can upgrade your base subscription to a like premium luxe every quarter. So this one, it says a quarterly upgrade for just $55 per shipment. You're getting 7 to 8 full-size products curated by beauty's biggest celebs. So it's going to be curated, and the first one will be coming in February, and they've announced that it will be a Glam Bag X Patrick Ta. So Glam Bag by Patrick Ta. I don't know about you, but it took me a while to get that the little X with collabs was actually like by. Like if you think about how you measure something, you say it's like 3 by 5, and so you put 3x5. It took me a while to kind of absorb that. So yeah, Glam Bag by Patrick Ta, and they have a sneak peek. We could receive either the Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush, which is the like single pan blush, not the like the cream duo blush like this, which I don't have any of those, so I'd be happy definitely to get one of those, or the Major Brow Shaping Wax. And I'm perfectly fine just using like the Benefit Gimme Brow sort of thing, like one and done, I'm good. I don't think I would ever really want to mess around with the shaping wax for my brows. So even though that has a higher retail value of $40 compared to $32 for the blush, I hope that if we don't get to choose which of those we want, that I get the blush. So it says how it works. It says level up your Glam Bag or Glam Bag Plus membership to Glam Bag X. So I guess you could do either. And it will take place every February, May, August, and November. You will snag 7 to 8 full-size products from beauty's most wanted brands worth up to $350 for just $55. So I guess you're not paying an additional, you're just paying $55 outright. So, you know, if you have a regular Glam Bag, it would be going from $12 to $55. If you have the Glam Bag Plus, it would be going from $25 to $55. So discover celeb curated drops and hot launches before everyone else, but hurry, spots are limited. So I've already signed up for it. I did receive an email saying I could sign up, but it is now showing up as a tab on my Ipsy page. So if you are interested, go ahead and check that out to see if it shows up. So I'll show a picture of some other items. I don't know if they're all going to be in the February Glam Bag X or if they will be just in upcoming bags. So my confirmation email says, you just leveled up your monthly bag to a quarterly Glam Bag X. We'll let you know when it's time to build your perfect glam bag by Patrick Ta. Your first shipment is expected to arrive February 10th through the 28th. It says you choose 3 of the 7 to 8 full-size faves in your Glam Bag X, worth up to $350, but you can make it even more you by updating your beauty quiz answers at any time. All right, so I hope you guys found that information helpful, this kind of overview of Ipsy and what I've received, both in the bags themselves and the add-ons and the pop-ups and just everything. So again, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, and I hope you guys all stay safe and healthy through this holiday season, and I will talk to you soon.